So, for the introduction of this case is about Malaysian bank officer and her husband stole a lot of amount from the four missing passenger of MH370. The victims was two Chinese passengers and two Malaysians. The method was the suspect used her insider to pull out the money to do a debit card. And the thief is her husband used the fake debit card to withdraw uh, cash between May and June in 2014. The discovery was uncovered during HSBC internal audit in July 2014. Thank you.
This case highlights several important ethical issues. First, there was an abuse of trust. As a bank employee, the individual was trusted to take customers' accounts, but allegedly used the access for personal gains. Second, it involved theft and dishonesty, as money was taken without permission from the account owners. Third, there was a violation of privacy and confidentiality because sensitive customer information was misused. Finally, this was a case of professional misconduct, as banking employees are expected to act with integrity, honesty, and responsibility. Overall, this case reminds us that ethics is not just about following rules. It is about doing the right things, especially when we are entrusted with responsibility and access to sensitive informations.
Several stakeholders were affected by this incident. The families of MH270 victims experienced additional emotional distress because of this incident. And secondly, HSBC Bank suffered reputational damage and loss of public trust. And banking customers became more concerned about the security of their own personal information. Lastly, the individuals involved also faced serious consequences, including criminal charges and legal penalties.
From a legal perspective, the bank officer faces 16 criminal charges, including theft, forgery, and computer misuse. Professionally, she committed severe breach of fiduciary duty, the legal and ethical obligation to protect client assets, by abusing her internal access to target personal accounts. However, corporate responsibility worked as intended here. The bank's internal audit caught fraud. They immediately involved the police, and they rightfully guaranteed that the victims' families would suffer zero financial losses.
This case shows a serious abuse of trust, privacy, and professional responsibility. The bank officer misused authorized access for personal gain. Banks should improve access control, audit logs, monitoring, and staff ethics training. In conclusion, under the Computer Crime Act 1997, Section 4, Bracket 1, authorized access must never be abused.